Well, okay. Welcome back. Now, if this Titanosaur will fucking leave me alone long enough. Yeah, I just got back from the broodmother fight. I really have. I didn't do shit at base because I was thinking about, I was asked to do the build video, a couple of small instructional ones. And then I got to remembering this lady right here. Right, and I just got done saying out loud that we need bigger, better dinosaurs. And, well, she's one. And I was thinking, why not kill two birds with one stone? Okay, and cover, like, some basics of building right here. With building a trap for her. Now, that Titanosaur just won't fucking go away. But he's just gonna make laps around. That's all he's been doing, just fucking making laps. Like, he won't just fuck off. Which is fucking annoying as hell. But now I'm just gonna stand there, So he probably drops a deuce that weighs 160 pounds. But look, now you're gonna look around. He know I'm talking about him. See, fucking eyeballing me. All right, so let's cover some basics, okay? It is just basic. So I mean, if you know this, and I'm sorry, but we're gonna make use of this opportunity. So everything in Arc snaps together, right? If it's going to work, it's going to snap. Just like that. Now I need my other foundations. And it snaps. Pretty simple. Now, the walls. Oh, come on, dude. Fuck off. You're interrupting my video, and that's just fucking rude. Alright, just so I'm not, bouncing all around. I can probably check and see if I can disable camera shake. Look, 'cause he was up here, right? I'm just going to go up here for a minute. Here, come on. Let's go over here, dude. You fucker. Yeah, I'm going to do some stuff down over here, okay? I'm just going to do some stuff down here, so don't bother me over here. Yeah, don't bother me over here. Not at all. I'm just going to be over here fucking off for a while. What, you don't want to come over here? You afraid of the swamp? You big fucker. Are you afraid of just fucking off? I know it's going to interrupt my tame with that damn fucking theory. And that's just going to make me mad. Look, now the theory's going to come down in here. Just fucking go away. Go away, I'm not ready for you yet. Anyway, let's talk snap points. Let's talk get rid of this fucking theory. Look, the Titanosaur goes away, and the theory comes down to play. I will box you in that fucking trap, and then make my video afterwards, you bitch. All right, where'd she go? Alright, sorry, this was like a nice quiet area when I started. Okay, so snap points. Look, I land, she comes over here. Jesus Christ. How about you fuck off up over in here? Here, let me make you mad. Yeah, come on up here. There, now fuck off up there until I'm ready for you. Alright, once again I apologize. I should do this at base, but I figured I would just, you know, show... Oh, come on. You'd already stopped aggroing on me. See, now she's not aggroed again. We'll find something else to get mad at for a minute. It's gonna get dark and I'm not even gonna get this covered. Alright, see, it automatically wants to snap into place, right? On the outside edge, you have one snap point and two directions. You can change the direction the wall faces, right? As soon as you move inside, you have another set of snap points. You can snap to this foundation or snap to the other foundation. And you have the same directions. Understand? There's a snap point here. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, here we are again. Okay, with fucking Nasties moving in. Look at them, just spawning in, coming over. They're going to want to come over and fuck with me. I know they are. I'm going to have to clean them out. Right, there was a Trondoon over here too, or Trudon, however you say their name. Alright, maybe it fucked off. Alright, so everything that's annoying is like dealt with at the moment. So, snap points. Now, if you look, you see that one snapped to the foundation that's right by us, right? And then we can change the direction. It still snapped to that foundation edge. And just here. But you see now it's turned. That's snapping to the foundation in front of us. This one snaps to the foundation we're at. You see how it got thicker toward us when we pointed at us? Pointed away. Now that one there is thinner and it's still pointed at us. That shows that it snapped to the foundation in front of us. So there are two different snap points here and two different directions. See that? So if we want to snap this one here and then snap that one to the other one, you see how the walls don't match up? Because that's different snap points, both facing the same direction. Here, I'll keep the torch out. All it's going to do is burn up. Who gives a damn? And that's why you end up with uneven looking walls. And you just got to find the right snap point. when you only have one snap point, like on the edges, it's only, you can face it the other direction if you want. And just look at the shadowed imprint down there where it's green. You see how it's thick right there coming on the foundation, and there it's not. And that just tells you what direction it's pointing. Really easy. So you can just snap all of these that way. See? And now we're safely inside of a box. We get more of them. Told you that fucker was there. And then they will just automatically snap to the top. You can still change directions if you want. And you see it just offsets it like that. Well, since we don't want to waste any more time on this taming this girl, then we'll just place our ramps here. She's fixing to get mad at us. In there. She's in there. All right, so bonus video, huh? Not only are we taming, but we're teaching about snap points. That's educational. And we're gonna get a pimp ass theory. Better put a bird on passive so it don't kill her. But yeah, that's simple snap points. They can be a little confusing when your shit's not lining up properly and you don't know why. It's most likely that you have multiple snap points. Now there is a button to cycle snap points on the computer. It's a Q. I don't know what it is on console. Just look at your commands for cycling the snaps. Or look it up on your phone, whatever it is. And that'll just cycle your snap points and find the same one. This chick has got some torpor. Because she is not interested in going night-night. A monkey throwing poo at her, though. Come on, woman. Go to sleep. Here's an interesting fact about taming Therizinosaurs that some of you know, some of you may not. If you're tanking it, like if I brought my Thyla and just wanted to tank it like I did the Rex, it doesn't work that way because a Thylacoleo or the Therizinosaur will attack you and not your mount. They're really unfriendly that way. They don't want to, like, everything else is going to attack your mount, but the Therizinosaur attacks you. So you might want to keep that in mind when you're Theri tanking, that you're going to get fuckered up. Because they don't like to play that. Yeah, she's still in the trap, although most of her body's hanging out of it. The game still says she's in here. How many did I have? Oh, she's got plenty. So I will go into a little more detail back at base, because I can demonstrate some stuff for you that I don't have the materials to make here. So we'll cover all of that crap here in just a little bit when she's done. But I figured, there's nothing wrong with a twofer, right? Little instruction, a little practical application. It's like OJT, right? On the job training. This is what you do, and this is why you do it. Now get it done. This is going to be a good tame for us. But you know what that means, right? That means now we got to hunt for a male. And then we got to start breeding. But this is doubly a good tame because Therizinosaur eggs make yellow kibble. But she's not going to lay that many eggs without a male. I mean, you'll get the random mass egg drop, but they really don't like to lay eggs without a male there. So I had to kill a level 30 male before I started this recording. That was right up the hill here so that she wouldn't have the mate bonus while I was trying to put her 9-night. I mean, as it is, she cost me 30 trank darts. And that's with my boosted settings. I imagine on an official server you'd have had to spend, I don't know, 300 or 400 trank darts on her. Got no clue. I don't know why anybody'd play that garbage. I suppose if you have no choice. But you see, you always have a choice because you can always launch your own server. How cheap and easy you want to make it, that's on you. I didn't want easy. So I didn't go for easy. I just wanted fast because, a lot of shit's just a waste of time. And as I've stated a number of times, I have a limited amount of time I can record. I mean, I can play forever, I just can't record the shit. Unless, of course, you guys want to listen to fucking 3-year-olds chase each other around the house. That's awesome, I can tell you. I mean, personally, I think it trumps Beethoven's Fifth. But, I mean, that's just my personal taste. Alright, so here we are, back at the house. Now, let me stick these parts on my bird. That way I always have them. And we'll throw these in there. And here, we have non-S plus structures right here. And I'll show you the difference with S plus too. How about that? That'll be fun. right, we'll come right out here. And we'll turn our crazy bitch out. Make a saddle for her in a minute. Okay. Let's go to structures, wood, non-S plus foundations. That, by the way, in case y'all don't know, this little plus sign up here, this is S plus feature. Lets me pull resources from everywhere around to craft however many of whatever I want to make. So that gives me, what, 3 of those? And I want 4. So we'll pull another one. And let's make a pillar. And defense foundation. And I'll kind of give a condensed version of what I had to do to center my cross up there. All right. Now, my cross is dead center of the building up there. Or dead center of the top of my little step pyramid thing. But there's no snap point here. I'll show you. With the pillar. See, you can't get a pillar to snap in the middle. See, it'll snap in the middle of the foundations. But it won't snap to the corner. So I can't get shit to place right there in the middle. You can use a fence foundation and place it down. Remember the multiple snap points, right? You got this foundation and that foundation. And right there, right smack dab in the middle, and we'll pop it down right there. And now we have a snap point right dead center. Because you get a snap point on each end of the fence foundation. So I created that snap point by using the fence foundation. Without that, we got bupkis. Right? All we got's like the edges in the middle. We got no corners, no sides, just that. But you can use the fence foundation like anywhere. I mean, you want to create corner snaps? Fence foundation. And you get corner snaps. Now, S Plus grants you corner snaps anyway. But even S Plus doesn't allow the snap in the middle. I had to lay a fence foundation in order to get that snap point. And we'll do ceiling tiles. This is a regular wooden ceiling tile. Placed on the edge there. Now you see it's got the lip. I think I have an S Plus one. Yep. S Plus. I think I may need to place an S Plus foundation. Yeah, S Plus is going to leave you with the lip on normal shit too. So let's do an S Plus foundation. Just to show you guys a difference. See, they play smooth. And the normal place is smooth. But it takes the S Plus foundation. Okay, and here, let's put a ceiling tile down. Right there. So this can be a problem you run into as well, which is why I was going so hard about the paying attention to your snap point and your direction. See, we're right there where everything's all like same old, same old. Now here, we have that placed in, it clips down below the floor or below the ceiling tile where it doesn't on the foundation. But it does that for this purpose right here. See, so you can remain straight across here, even though you're stepping up right there. So by the outside, it would look fine. I mean, if you wanted to wall down and box this in, then it would look fine. Because all of your lines will match. But you see, it doesn't match right there. And once again, you'll have multiple snap points here that you have to pay attention to. Because while you only have one there, you have here and here. And that gets really important when you're trying to line up your walls. I mean, especially if you're not like right at the edge. If you're not constantly working on the edge. And, well, like out here, for instance. See, placing it here is different than placing it here. See the difference? See the crack over there where it goes into the metal? And then that closes it up. But when you bring it over to this side, that crack's never generated. Because that's two different snap points. And if you don't get it right here, it won't be right up there. And your ceiling's not going to snap together properly. So I hope all that made sense. If you're still confused by it, just, leave me a comment and I will try to answer your questions. You can switch these to block though. See, so it doesn't look like that. It looks like this. The difference S Plus wise is I can change it to thatch. But it's already blocked out. Okay, so this is not a long video, even though I did tame something in the middle of it. Sorry if, that was, you consider that wasting your time. But I was just trying to capitalize, kill two birds with one stone, and explain the snapping thing. You know, you'll notice it a lot if you do railings around here. The railings will have, like, especially if there's like ceiling tiles out there, then the railings have multiple snap points and they'll set at different heights. And it just makes it look dumb. And if it doesn't look right and you're wondering why, just verify your snap points and make sure everything is set on the same snap. It sounds complicated, and it can get complicated. It can get really complicated. I knew I was going to make a saddle while I was in there, and I didn't do it. But working with it for a little while, you get used to it. Why didn't I learn Therizinosaur saddle? I knew I was going to get a Theri. There it is. I don't need to make 12 of them. Just one. There you are, crazy bitch. Look, these are our two really mean dinosaurs right here. Right there. Okay, and so I'll call this one good. All I really wanted to do was explain the difference in snap points for you. For me, building is all personal. You know, I've gained a lot of inspiration from Aaron Longstaff and watching him build. You know, and I've had a couple of people point out to me now, and started out just being my boy, but I mean, it's progressed to other people now, saying, you know, they appreciate the fact I give Aaron Longstaff a shout out for being an excellent builder, but they don't want to watch Aaron. They want to watch me. So they wanted me to do it. Look, there's a dung beetle that escaped. You see it? Right there. That's my dung beetle. Monkey, take height. See, these things, they do this shit all the time. I need to build walls higher, I guess. Or they just glitch through the fucking floor. I mean, glitching's glitching. You're not in control of it. Sorry, as I was saying. You know, they want to watch me. They want to listen to me. So I'm going to give some pointers. I'm not going to tell you how to build. I'm not going to record any of my building, really. I don't see the point. It's personal. It's what you want to build. How big, how small, how quaint, how massive. If you want to build, you know, like I did on the Lost Island, and build a different building for everything, I mean, it's you. Do that. You know, if you gain inspiration from looking at one of my builds, good. I'm happy about that. You know, I'm just paying it forward. If you want a tutorial on how to build something step by step, specifically ask, and I will probably make that video. But everything else is just like watching me snap shit together. It's boring. You know, look at the build, see how it's made, understand the snap points involved. If you don't know how to get a snap point you want, I'm more than willing to help you out. You know, I will try to duplicate whatever you're doing you know, and create the snap point and tell you how I did it. But it's all in what you feel. I mean, you got to feel the building. You may want a Viking longhouse. You might want to live in your greenhouse. Nothing wrong with that. It's cozy, it's warm, food's right there. You might want to do what I mentioned earlier, a cabin in the woods. You might want to build a big castle complex. It's all individual. It's all what you want to do. So I don't record my building. I know Aaron does, and I appreciate that because it's let me learn a lot of stuff. But I've never duplicated one of his builds 100%. The closest I ever did was his barn. That's because it looked just like a barn, and I wanted it to look just like a barn. That's part of my Lost Island build, if you want to go through the playlist and look at it. You know, a building's fun. It's fun because it's all me. This is all what I thought of. This is how I wanted it to look. This is how I wanted things to work. And it's always been that way. So have fun with it. You know, you run into a snag, let me know, and I'll try to help. But I hope you learned a little something, or, you know, understand something a little better than you did before starting this video. And hey, we got a bad, crazy bitch. We'll see you guys in the next video. Welcome back, y'all, and welcome to the greenhouse. Okay, today, well, just a little bit ago, I done snap points, and now I'm going to do plumbing because we're there. Okay, we need to plumb our greenhouse. So, we got all the structures done. I went ahead and completed that, so we're good to go. Now this is open up here for a reason. You'll understand in a little bit. Okay, now personally, I like to use wooden foundations. You can use any kind you want, but I like the wooden because it makes it easy to center these on because you got lines, right? So you can center these up really well, especially when you use, see this S plus, and that's one of the annoying things about S plus is there's snap points along the wall for the plumbing. I don't use that, so we gotta like avoid that. But you see, we can line it up the old-fashioned way and just, you know, try to make sure you're in a straight line and line that up before you snap it down. Or if you really want to get anal about it, then you grab just a wooden ladder. Okay, and you got to remember what I just taught you in the other video about snap points. You see there's a snap point right there. That's going to be, the ladder's going to be backwards. So you have to make sure it snaps right there. Okay, and then when you climb up, it automatically makes you straight. So as long as you don't walk to the side or anything or turn harder with a mouse than it is with a keyboard, then it will keep you in a perfectly straight line. Where's it at? Damn it. So, here, let me move this. Because that's right in the line where we needed to climb. Or we needed to place it. So we'll place it right here. And then climb up. Then get down. Making sure you're not moving your mouse or anything. And then we'll get this and then we'll just walk sideways. and bring it straight down. You see I move my mouse. That's why I like the wood, because it lets me line it up. And I'm just going to line it up with that center groove. To me, that's easier than the ladder. Some people might find the ladder easier. And just square this up right there with that center groove as best I can. And the edges of the foundation there, you can see. And then we just snap it down. Okay, and that created the snap point for the next piece. Everything else is just popping it to the snap points. And I'm placing these all down right on the foundations. And it really wants to be uncooperative because of the S plus wall. But we'll just go until we see it highlighting where I want it, like right there. And we have one more to do, I think. No, two more. All right. There, see, we're all gridded out. Let's pick the ladder up. We got intersections everywhere. But they're just gray, right? Or brownish looking, blended in with the floor. So they don't have any water going through them. That's just the T intersections. Okay, now we have the intake pipe. Makes sense, right? You got an intake water, you need an intake pipe. So we'll run out here to the outside. And you see they'll automatically snap. Right there, and you see it's blue. Blue means it's got water in it. And we're blue there. And we're blue there. So those are our intake pipes. Get out of the fucking way. I'm gonna have to build this dung beetle pen bigger just to fucking get rid of them. Alright, so you see they're all blue, showing water running through all of them. Now, technically we should be irrigated right there, but we probably aren't. Here, let's pick up this railing, because that's where these guys come into play. The irrigation pipe tap. Grab that. And once again, S Plus wants it to snap to the fucking wall. I don't want it to snap to the wall. Anyway, you can snap these into the pipes, as you can see. So let's just do it and see if it works. I've never tried it right here in the middle, so we're going to try it. See, it lets you drink water from there. From the outside, here, we'll place one out there just because I have three. See if we go out here. There's pipe nipple. See the pipe nipple poking right there? We can put this sumbitch right there. And that's what's happening that you can't see inside, is the water coming out. Now, if we have to, we can go ahead and put one on that one, and that one, and that one. But you never know for sure. until you start placing your crop plots down, which I've already made. None of this is S plus, by the way, except the building. And we have 12 of the crop plots. And we'll place them. Now you can use the same ladder trick if you want to get your crop plot square, or use the wood like I do and just place them that way. Just get it all nice and lined up with the edge of your foundations. I mean, you can see the line where the foundation is right there, and know that there's a little bitty border around the whole thing. So move it in just a little bit and then pop it down, and then just walk straight sideways. And pop it down again and walk straight sideways. And pop it down the last time. Then you can just travel backwards. Pop it down sideways. And down. Sideways again. Now we're backwards again. All right, now we're going to have to turn around because we're going to run into the wall. And that looks like it's in a straight line. And there we go. See, all nice and pretty and placed. Pretty square, without any assistance of the ladder, and that's all thanks to the wooden foundations. Just makes it easier to line shit up. The metal ones aren't bad either because they got nice straight lines. Stone is a little difficult, and thatch same way. But if you look at them all, they say they're irrigated. And they're water, 600, 600, irrigated, irrigated, irrigated. Make sure you check every one because some of them may not be irrigated. And if they're not, you have to add another pipe tap. Another one of them. Just pop it on one of the end pipes. And it'll most likely show up irrigated. Sometimes it's a little touchy. Sometimes it's a little glitchy. I don't know. But anyway, when you're doing a garden, this isn't plumbing, by the way. This is just greenhouse fucking 101. You want to irrigate it and then fertilize it before you start planting in it. But we don't want seeds in here yet. Right now we need the fertilizer. So, see it says not seeded, not fertilized. Greenhouse effect is 300%. That's the benefit of our greenhouse. Now, the reason this is double open up there is because when you walk in, if that's not open right there, then you have to crouch to get in if a crop plot is the first thing inside your door. Because it is a step up, you see. And you don't want to have to do that. So, since I've emptied off my dung beetles once, I think I have fertilizer on this dude. Not a lot, but some. And then we'll check our dung beetles again. This one here got a lot. Must be one of the older ones. But fertilizer doesn't weigh anything, so you can carry a lot of it. And the last one. All right, I wasn't counting, but we're full on inventory now. So we can hold 10 apiece, but you only want to stick in 9. But we're only going to do 5 first in most of these to make sure we have enough to fertilize all of it. I just done 6 in that one because I didn't think about it until after I already done the first one, 10 or 9. All right, now we'll just max them out. Here we go. And we're full on fertilizer. Okay, now we usually put a preserving bin like right over here to hold the fertilizer once we are full. I really want that fucking dung beetle out the goddamn way. But you can use a metal storage box or anything. You can just dump the shit on the ground. Or use your friendly neighborhood D-Lo. And just load him up. And then put your health potions on him too, because he needs those. All right, so we're fertilized and we're irrigated. All right, 4 major types of plants that you have to make kibble. And this is why we leave one open. Okay, so we got 4 different rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, see how fast that pops up? That one there? There we go. I was waiting for it. And there's 1 row. So that was the saber root. Now we'll do rocker root. There's 1 of those. There's 2 of those. There's 3 of those. And on to long grass. 1 of those. Two of those. Three of those. And citronelle is our last one. We got 1, 2, 3. And there, I mean, check it out. We have seedlings everywhere, like immediately. And these things are going to grow really fast and really well. And they'll last a long time. The spoilage is not that severe. And this should be enough to keep me in kibble. Now, if you have more people playing, or if you just like to go ape shit wild taming, then you're going to need more than this. But it's the same process, just bigger. I mean, we could cover, like, we could go all the way around and go over to there and go along the edge and just make a big wraparound greenhouse. I've done it before. It's just, there's not a real point. It's just wastage. But I mean, if you like doing it, you like doing it. I did it just because I wanted to build a big ass greenhouse. And then all we got left is seed. Now we can go in there because as soon as we planted the seed, then it went from 10 to 9, right? Because it grew. So we can go back in there and put the other piece of fertilizer on them if we wanted to. But you don't have to. That fertilizer lasts a good long time. If you don't have dung beetles, you can do all this with poop and just deposit the poop in there. You just want to make sure you got it irrigated and fertilized with poop or fertilizer before you put the seed in. It really makes a big difference in how fast your seedlings grow. So, another short one, but I hope y'all found it educational. You know, that's how you do that. I mean, there's nothing to it. Just a simple process. Sounds complicated, but it's really not. Now, you can put a sprinkler system and elevate your irrigation if you'd like. I've done that before. It's not necessary. It's just a different aesthetic. And unfortunately, it doesn't even look like a sprinkler system when you're done. All it is pipes over your head because it doesn't sprinkle water, but everything still shows up irrigated. That's one of those things, a missing graphic. But it works. And it works on this same process will work on console. Like I said, I didn't use S Plus irrigation pipes. I didn't use S Plus crop plots. Just as an FYI, by the way, just to show you how fucking nice of a guy I am and doing all that. These large crop plots, you don't even have to irrigate. They will self-irrigate. You don't have to do all the irrigation underneath them. They will self-irrigate from the first rain. And they will stay irrigated the whole time. I just like irrigating. And I wanted to show y'all how to do it. So that's how it's done. And that's the greenhouse, y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And see you when we cover electrical. Because it'll be next. Okay, and welcome back. This is Electrical 101. How to wire crap. The basic, just getting power to it. And I just came up here to the upper level where you've already seen it, and I picked up all of my electrical crap, with the exception of my generator. I picked up the wires and the electrical outlet just so I can you know, place them back down and show y'all. All right, so this is gonna be like fucking quick as shit because this is fucking easy. So I may even go make a couple of additional pieces just to show you your options. Okay, so and stretch it out because I don't make fucking 5-minute videos, but that's really all this takes. So here we are. We got a generator, right? You've already placed all of your shit where you want it. We're gonna assume that's a thing. Okay, and everything says unpowered. Now you can still use it. All of this stuff will still let you use it. Just got to put gas in there. Right, and then it says turn on. Like over here. Gas in there, turn on. So you can do that. Now I'm starving. See, I've been teaching so long and gotta fucking eat. Must be lunchtime. All right, so here we are. We got everything placed where we want it. We got our chem station, fabricator, generator, right where we want it to be. So start off by putting fuel in your generator. Turn it on. Okay, I always use the cable intersection because I just fucking love them. It lets me decide where I want to go with power every time. Well, here, let's just go make some different shit, okay? I'm going to make S plus just because that's what I'm using. But it really doesn't matter. There's no magic shit with S plus here. Okay, I'll show you the benefit of S plus as soon as I'm done setting it down. And the only difference with S plus is you can hide your cables. So let's make another one of those. And we'll make a straight cable. There was an item selected, damn it. Make a couple of those. Okay, now I'll go ahead and learn the vertical and diagonals so I can show you where they pop and how that shit works too. Where are they at? There we go. There's one right there. And there's one right there. Hey, we wanted to make one of these anyway. Oh, I don't have enough electronics. Gonna have to kill some shit. Oh well. All right, so from your generator here, if you're wanting horizontal power, then grab your cable intersection and you see it snaps. You can snap it over there, you can snap it there, you can snap it there. Now I'm going to snap it there. Okay, and it's all like orange or yellowish right there. That means it's got juice going to it. Okay, and then you can take a straight cable and run it here, or you can use another intersection. Like I said, I'm fond of the intersections. You can pop it here. You can straight cable on over. As far as you want, as long as you want, forever if you want. Doesn't have to be connected to the ground. It can go up or like if I wanted to continue out over here, then this cable could go out over yonder. So if you want to elevate power up, like say I had my generator, the generator downstairs, I didn't have enough shit to make another one and put it up here, then you can use the vertical cable, and you see it pops right there. Can you see that snap point? And it will go up from there and provide power. Okay, if you're going at a diagonal, then you can go straight off of this sumbitch at a diagonal if you want, or off of any single section of pipe or any single section of wire. You can go up. You can do the same thing with the vertical. You can come out. Well, that one wants to go down. There, that one will go up. And you can go up right there. You can tie it all together right there and just look all ugly if you want to. Really doesn't. It's all up to you. Like I said, building is on you. So, but you see, you can hide it. That's S plus right there. That's the cheat of S plus, is hiding it. All right, but you see how everything still says it's unpowered, right? And you're like, I got a fucking generator. It's on. This shows I got power going to it. Well, that's where you need these sumbitches right here. Now, these are always a pain in the ass for me. And you just snap it down. And when that's all sparky, then that's going to say it's powered. And that one's powered from way the hell over there. I think that's probably an S plus thing as well. Just not using as many resources to complete the same task. But just so we can do it just like you guys can do it, we'll do another one here. And we'll place that there. Then try to get that thing to show up somewhere that we want it. Which is right over there where it doesn't want to snap to. Yeah, let's see if we can cycle snap points and get it to work. There it went. Ta-da! So, like, on non-S Plus, what you would see is wires dangling from here to up there. And wires dangling from here going up into there. Like the electrical cord, like you're fucking plugging them in. Because that's all this is. This is an outlet. Just like you're plugging your fucking hairdryer in, like my PC's plugged in, like your TV's plugged in, like you plug in your fucking phone charger. That's all this is. Like your phone charger doesn't work unless it's got an outlet, right? That's how you got to think of it. Like this isn't going to work unless it's plugged into an outlet. The chem station won't work unless it's plugged into an outlet. The grinder won't work unless it's plugged into an outlet. So just put outlets by it. If you're having problems with power, it's probably because you don't have an outlet close enough. Just run the wires. Do what it takes to get an outlet over there. And you'll be golden. And that's really as easy as it is. It honestly has... there's nothing really intricate. I mean, it can get intricate. I understand on PvP servers, people go in there and they destroy generators all the time because generators, what people use to, they got to run electrical to the turrets, right? For their defense. So there's all kinds of fancy ways to hide your cabling so that your enemies can't come over and destroy it. But I don't play PvP. So I don't have to worry about. And I really don't mind how it looks, so I don't bother to hide them. But you can hide them. I mean, I can even hide the sparks here. See, now it's not even sparking. And hide that shit. And everything's still all powered. That's S+. It doesn't mean it's not there. Doesn't mean it's cheating. Because nobody's going to come along and destroy my shit. Unless it's me. And a lot of times I won't hide it because when I'm breeding, and like say I was breeding, these were 2 beavers right here, I'm breeding those, and idiot child pops out and I want to fucking knife it, then I get all stabby with a spear. And I don't know how many times I've damaged my own electrical cables just because I didn't see them there. And I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, that's how you power everything. You know, the S Plus outlets have a hell of a long range. That's what's powering my elevator up there. But, I mean, if it wasn't, all I'd have to do is run power over here. Get out, I'm trying to walk here. Just run power from that intersection. Run it right here. And then just start angling it up at this angle right here. And it'll angle right up there. And then I just put an outlet up there. It'll cost me an additional fucking 30 metal. Oh my God. If it'll make you feel better, I'll throw 30 metal on the ground. And just walk away from it. You know, it ain't nothing that extreme. Not that big of a difference. But it's a pretty simple process. And like I said, the biggest problem you're going to have is not having an outlet close enough. And just think about it just like plugging in your phone charger or anything else. If you don't have an outlet in range, you're not plugging the shit in. Pretty easy. Windmills work pretty much the same way. If you're playing on a map with windmills, then they work just like the generator. Now, the tech generator doesn't need cables. It pulses its power. It's fancy. But, I mean, we're still old-fashioned here because we don't have that Ingram yet. And it went and got dark. But we're going to go down here in the light. Go in here and check on our plants that are big as shit already. Yeah, they're fruitlings already. Awesome. Growth rate is pretty fast on this server. Just saying. That might be a little cheaty. But yeah, that's electrical, y'all. Just that easy. And I had to turn the names back on, by the way. You know, in a couple of videos ago, I said I turned them off just to make it less like green here. But I found out that if you don't have those on, then you can't use the spot and scope and see the level of shit. So I kind of had to turn them back on so I can, you know, spot dinos and see what level shit is. So I know to tame it. Or run from it if that's a more appropriate course of action. But hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. I'm going to have to breed these guys up and kill them, of course, you know, because I need electronics again. But there we go. That's going to conclude it for this one. Electrical 101. Any questions? Comments are open. Be happy to answer if I can. And I hope y'all enjoyed it and learned a little something. And we'll see y'all when I'm back taming, flying, killing, doing something in this hardcore other than base bitching. Y'all take care.